What's going on, y'all? JT here with a quick unboxing and look at the IPX5 that I got from Amazon from a company called BEZGAR. Now, they do have other cars out there, but I was looking through a couple of things, and this kind of truck was kind of an Amazon choice. So I was like, let me go ahead and bite the bullet and go ahead and get one. So it's going to run you. This cost me about $101.75. And since I got Amazon Prime, it came in a couple of days. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's get this thing open real quick. And y'all know we got to do it. Yeah, that smells good. Love the smell of a new RC car, guys. And I love the feel and sound of new plastic, too. So like I mentioned, they do have several other cars out there. This is going to be 12 scale, but they do have several other ones out there. I saw a 14 scale and a 16 scale as well. So I'll put a link down in the description to this particular truck here. But if you go to Amazon and you search on their name, you can actually see several of the other cars and stuff they have as well. So, oh, cool. That actually came in a little holding case for that. Keep that from flopping around. It's first time seeing something like this for me. Normally they come in a box or something. So, I believe this is probably strapped down. So let me go ahead and take a second and let me get this out the box real quick. All right, y'all, we got this out. Let's shed a little light down here. So let's see what we got here real quick. So, they give you actually, look at that. We aim for 100% customer satisfaction. If this product in any way is not 5 stars, oh, so they're standing behind this 100%. I know that glare is kind of getting to it there, but that's pretty cool. That they're standing behind their product 100%. Like I said, all the reviews I saw on Amazon of this was actually pretty good. So they, of course, give you this. You see a screwdriver and they give you a couple of screws and they give you some extra body clips as well. I like the way that looks and we'll get to that in just a minute. They give you an instruction manual as well. And it's pretty much telling you about the truck. If you're if this is your first RC car, you probably want to look through this, just to see some of the information and stuff talking about it. Trims on the radio and stuff like that as well. And then we got our little box here. Let's see what's in it. It says batteries. Oh, cool. I love it when a company gives you double A's. So these are going to be 2 double A's. They're going to be using the remote. We'll look at the remote in just a second. And this is going to be a charger. And these are the batteries here. So these are some lithium ion batteries. And let's see. These are, let me get this glare off of here real quick so it's not that difficult to read it. You guys can see that there. No, you can't. Yes, you can. There you go. These are 18650. So basically that number is basically talking about the diameter and length of the battery. So if you guys ever want to get another set of batteries for this, make sure you get this particular number here, that 18650. There are different size lithium ion batteries. I think they got like 17500, et cetera, et cetera. And they won't fit in here. So make sure that if you get other ones, make sure you get this particular number there. Like I said, that just refers to the diameter and the length of the battery. So this is good. They also give you a charger here where, of course, you just put the batteries in there and you charge it up, and it's a USB charger. Yes, that means I can charge it in my car if I'm going somewhere. Just plug it right up and get it going. And, oh, they give you some extra shocks, too. I did not expect that. That's pretty good for the price that you pay for it. These shocks, of course, are not oil filled, but they'll be fine. I mean, I know some guys that actually get stuff like this and they modify it a lot with that. So, taking a quick look, let's take a look at this radio real quick. So it's a basic 2.4 gigahertz radio. This comes with one of those 2-in-1 systems where the ESC and the receivers, combine into one. But you guys see there, they do let you do some reverse steering on there. Speed switch and then steering trim, which is good. So the speed switch is going to be basically probably for turning your throttle up and down. And real quick on these batteries, they say you get about a 20-minute runtime. So we're going to put that to the test. Maybe one day I'll go live and we will just drive it completely out. So, all right, that's a quick look at that. Let's take a look at this truck real quick. All right, take a look at this truck. You guys know I love monster trucks, and also take note. Basically, they're telling you to rip off. They got that plastic film over there, so you just rip that off. So they put that on there. So that's pretty cool that they put that on there. I think most companies that sell cars at this particular level and price don't include that on there. So that's pretty good and interesting with that. So this tire compound doesn't feel too bad at all. It's not foam filled from what I can tell here. It's more, yeah, it's not foam filled at all. You guys hear that? But the compound doesn't seem too bad, so it should be pretty good. For some of the videos I saw on this before I went ahead and pulled the trigger, it did perform pretty good. So, and the truck does look good to me. I mean, you guys know I love monster trucks. So suspension setup, you guys see how that is. Doesn't like it's going to be too balancing. Of course, this is without the batteries in it as well. So let's go ahead and remove this top and see what we got inside. So up inside here, and of course I didn't take that off, so y'all ignore that right there. So we do have lights in here as well, and we do have a mini servo, which is good. And this is going to be one of those 2-in-1 units there with that. Now, later on, I know if you guys want to do some modifications, you can replace this with a regular speed controller and stuff if you want to go that route, and you'd have to use a different type of radio. But for now, we're going to run this as is. It should run pretty good. I think we're going to get about 20 miles per hour, so maybe a little bit more on there, but we'll do some super speed Saturdays on this as well. How about that? And they do give you a heatsink on that motor as well. So taking a closer look up at this, the drive shafts in the front and the rear, they are plastic. So you guys see that right there, but it's not going to be a whole lot of brushless power going through this. So that'll be fine with it and help save on the weight and the cost of the truck as well. And here on the side is where your batteries, if I can pop this out with one hand, let me get this off real quick. All right, I know you have something like pause the camera. So this pops off, and then of course those batteries, those ion batteries, will just kind of pop right in here for that. And of course, you guys see that up in there, see the component for that. And you guys see there, the on-off switch is there for that. Looking at a couple other things, like this does come with lights in the front. You know what? Let's go ahead and, I'm going to pop these batteries in here real quick as well. And let's go ahead and turn these lights on in just a minute for that. Let's see, as far as suspension is concerned, oh, you can adjust it. So you can lower this not too much more, but you can unscrew this and put this in this further one to lower the truck down, or you can actually raise it up. So if you wanted to try different tire or different tires and wheels on here, maybe there's going to be some bigger ones or smaller ones, you can lower the ride height of the vehicle, which is going to be good. So I'm setting up a plan with the suspension, and it does have adjustable steering link. So that's pretty cool too, although you probably won't adjust them with that, but it's cool they include that with that as well, because most times it's just just a solid piece of plastic there for that. So let me go ahead and let me get these batteries in here, and I'm actually gonna plug this up and let's see how strong, let's see how fast this servo is. All right, y'all, batteries are in, lights are on. I'll put the body on in just a minute, but I just wanted to show you guys something real quick as well. So this is my first time seeing something like this, and this is kind of an ingenious idea. They put this little strip around the battery, basically it's like electric tape, so that you can pull on this to pull this out instead of having to try to stick your finger up in there or screwdriver, whatever it is we try to get these out. So that's pretty good right there. That's a pretty ingenious idea, and that's just some thoughtfulness that I like that people put into RC cars that they do. For they just don't design it and try to sell it and put that out. But let me get this body on here real quick, and we're gonna take a look at this. Yeah, that looks good. So that looks pretty good how that's sitting there. I should turn the lights off in here. Yeah, let's turn the lights off. A little dark in here right now, but that's what that looks like with the lights off. So that's going to be pretty cool and pretty fun to get this out here and drive it as well. Those lights are pretty bright. They're bright enough, yeah, so you guys can see the front and from the back. Now, it doesn't come with, of course, any tail lights or anything on it. But you can always add those in, but you'll be able to tell the front from the back with that. You can always add something like tail lights in there as well. And one last thing, that's not pretty bad for that servo there. So guys, that is a quick look at this. So far, so good. I'm pretty impressed with this. Like I said, I'll leave a link down in the description so you guys can check this truck out and then also see some of the other RC cars and trucks that they offer as well. So I'm excited to kind of get this out and run because I do like running trucks, and it's 12 scale and it's easy for me just to carry around in my car. I can put that in the front seat or something and just carry that around with me. So anyway, guys, put your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.